When I try to write, I get a lot out of it. Like it helps me work through things.
Like in a cathartic sense?
Yeah, absolutely. That's my word, actually. That's my favorite word. Catharsis is I had that word as a vocabulary word in high school, and I'll never forget it because it explained exactly what songwriting is for me. And you don't need to keep the song in order to feel the effect of something like that.
So I was driving the other day, and Stressed Out by 21 Pilots came on the radio, and I was blown away with how catchy and simply unique the lyrics were, and I decided to figure out why they sound so good. After listening to a handful of their other songs, I realized that the genius of their lyrics was quite simple, yet still very impressive. Tyler Joseph, the vocalist for 21 Pilots, is uncannily creative in the application of a figure of speech called assonance, a repetition of vowel sounds, like in The Judge with his repetition of the ow sound in verse 2.
3 lights are lit, but the 4th one's out. I can tell cause it's a bit darker than the last night's bout. I forgot about the drought of light bulbs in this house, so I head out. Down the route I think is heading south, but I'm not good with directions and I hide behind my mouth. I'm a pro at imperfections and I'm best friends with my doubt. And now that my mind's out and now I hear it clear and loud, I'm thinking wow, I probably should have stayed inside my house.
So what is so special about assonance? Are there wrong ways to use assonance? Certainly, but the key is to use the right vowel sounds depending on the emotion you are trying to convey, and that is the most effective use of assonance, to convey a specific emotion or lack thereof. Each vowel sound sends a different message when repeated or when paired with different vowels, and it's not as simple as A is happy and oo is sad. Vowels are like colors in that they evoke certain emotions within certain contexts. There are 2 types of vowels, front and back. Front vowels, like I, E, A, and A, evoke very strong emotions, and back vowels, like oo, O, and ah, are unemotional or neutral. Listen to the section of car radio for the use of the strong vowels, I, E, and I, to communicate his raw emotion.
Sometimes quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside. It's on my sleeve, my skin will scream, reminding me of who I killed inside my dream. I hate this car that I'm driving. There's no hiding for me. I'm forced to deal with what I feel. There is no distraction to mask what is real. I could pull the steering wheel.
It's really impressive how he displays this emotion with how the same strong vowels are repeated, but he does more than simple repetition. In the song, Holding On To You, he changes the repeated vowel from O to I to I to oo to E to create an illusion of a wide range of emotions, which is appropriate for a verse addressing a battle against suicidal thoughts.
Remember the moment, you know exactly where you're going, cause the next moment before you know it, time is slow and then it's frozen still and the windowsill looks really nice, right? You think twice about your life, it probably happens at night, right? Fight it, take the pain, ignite it, tie a noose around your mind, loose enough to breathe fine and tie it to a tree, tell it you belong to me, this ain't a noose, this is a leash, and I have news for you, you must obey me.
When I listened to this particular verse, I could subconsciously realize the breaks in thought when he changes to a different vowel, so he can ramble without seeming like he's rambling. Tyler Joseph is very intentional with all of his vowels, especially the vowels he uses to close a particular verse. In car radio, you are left feeling somewhat hopeless and depressed, but you feel hopeful and optimistic at the end of Migraine, and I believe that it is partially due to his vowel choices. Though Migraine is full of emotional vowels, the bridge ends with a repetition of the O sound.
And I would say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone,
to drain the negative emotion that the song had built up. But car radio does not have this effect, ending on the word silence, disturbing the comfortable repetition of the ah sound. So hey, if you love writing poetry or song lyrics, I would encourage you to check out the vowel choices that Tyler Joseph employs in his writing. Your vowel choice will massively affect the way your writing is received. But let's not overthink it.